your own self-discipline may be one of the most important gifts you can give to humanity. People don't realize that the net cost of all kinds of people's sloth and excuses, we all end up paying for.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. And so now here's the question I'm wondering is my, I'm naturally, my awareness is going is okay. The difference that makes that difference, right? Like the difference that makes that difference, if I, whether or not I get up to the alarm or I don't get up to the alarm, right? Whether I hit the snooze button or I respond to it as the alarm, as the fire alarm, has to do. So it seems to have to do with how deeply both the temporality of the future occurs for me, right? It's how it occurs for me, and that occurrence seems to be part of the authentic response.
Yep.
That there's some way that authenticity brings forward and has me relate to the future in that way. And this is what I'm thinking about, like relationship and community, right? Like how does that future become alive and present to me in that way, such it occurs not just like a snooze button,
Yes.
but the fire alarm.
These are like $1,000,000 existential questions, guy. These are just so wonderful because I think there is there's a popular myth that whitewashes this situation and they do this bootstrapping. And I'm not trying to give a bootstrapping argument. So take something like when some person gets hit with unemployment and then suddenly again they lose their job, they lose their livelihood. And then it's almost like it's depressing. Like they don't know how to get out of bed in the morning because they're not sure of the future, what the future kind of holds. And then that becomes like a spiral. That is, the future starts to close off. And then as the future starts to close off, they feel like they can't do anything. And these are like mutually reinforcing things. And I think it's easy for people who are well employed or who have a sense of a viable future or who have parents who, that they know that they're going to get a job. It's easy for them to go, just strap it in there and you got to make it happen. And that's fine. But a lot of people, it's larger social situations, which they're aware that there isn't a real viable future for them.
Mm.
That there are institutions of racism, of forms of just social ceilings that some people are unaware of, or that they can smell, they can't put their finger on it, but they know that they're not going to have the same opportunities